a new administration, a new strategy in Afghanistan, and a new vote in Congress?
After 16 years in Afghanistan, Congress deserves another vote.
But Afghanistan is just one U.S. operation a bipartisan group in Congress wants to reconsider. In the 16 years since it was adopted, the 60-word law AUMF has been used to justify at least 37 U.S. military operations in 14 countries, including Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. Passed after the September 11th attacks, the AUMF now covers new threats, such as Islamic State and the civil war in Syria. Only about 1/4 of current House members were in Congress at that time, and of those, Representative Barbara Lee was the only one to vote against it.
It was so broad, it was really a blank check.
House Speaker Paul Ryan recently rejected Lee's efforts to reopen the debate using an amendment, saying the effort deserved separate discussion.
We are the people's representatives, and so by denying the right to debate vote on an authorization, you're denying the democratic process.
A decision-making process on war and peace that shouldn't be left up to the president, says one analyst.
Congress is transmitting to the world that it is not an active player in our democracy on foreign policy. And it's also keeping our politics and our execution of force out of step with a legal framework. That's what America's about. We're about operating inside the rule of law. We're about executing under the Constitution, and we're about a Congress that's representative of the American people.
But if the House does get a chance to reconsider, answers will be anything but easy.
The challenge is getting agreement on what exactly it should contain. Some would empower the commander-in-chief. Others would constrain him. Some would target groups. Others would target ideologies. Some are limited in time and place and type of military force. Others are unlimited.
But if the House does get a chance to reconsider, answers will be anything but easy. Complicated questions for a war on terror with no signs of ending soon. Katherine Gypson, VOA News, Capitol Hill.